G'day mates, Paul here. I want to take a time to talk about digital ID, aka the social media ban that's been going around, and why I think that it'll backfire and fail. First of all, they claim it's to protect children when they fail to realize we already have two ways to protect children. One is actually being a responsible parent. Like, take your time to browse through a child's phone or tablet. Like, you never know what kind of site they've been to. You never know what kind of app they installed on their phone. Like, you never know, they might install Roblox on their phone, which is already under controversy as is and banned from multiple countries. And it's already under criminal investigation because, well, situations. So, yeah, when it comes to Roblox, get that off any platform. A phone, the Xbox, pretty much any platform that Roblox is on, get rid of it. Don't let your kids go anywhere near it. And when it comes to parents, you'll be surprised of how many irresponsible parents there are. All these parents, what they basically do is give their child a random game without looking at the age rating on it and just say, "Here, have fun." Like, I have a story that I was talking to a workmate, and he said that his neighbor's wife got their kid Assassin's Creed 3, which is rated MA, and she was shocked to find all the blood, the gore, the violence on it, and my workmate pretty much just said to me, "Okay, Paul, you pretty much know anything about games. Do you know how you get rid of all the blood, the guts, gore, and all the swearing on it?" All I basically just said in response is, "Okay, did the kid's mother even bother looking at the age rating before she bought the game?" No. Well, there's your problem right there. Yeah, you'll be surprised of how many parents are like that. That they buy a video game, don't even bother looking at the age rating, and then just give it to their kid. Like, okay, here you go, have fun. But let's just say after that lesson I told my workmate, the mother will probably learn her lesson and will start checking the game's age rating before she buys them. And the second way is that we already have the technology to protect kids. It's called parental controls. Like, you can pretty much do it on video games consoles today. The PS5, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and you can also have it for your PC and your phone and your tablet, and it's not really that hard to set up. In fact, my older sister and her fiance, along with her two kids, which makes me an uncle myself, they already set up parental controls for their Nintendo Switch. I mean, come on, you even have a Nintendo YouTube channel video that actually teaches you how to do it for your Nintendo Switch. And if my family can easily set up parental controls for systems like, say, Nintendo Switch, what's stopping other parents from doing the same thing when it comes to their kids' devices? I mean, what's stopping them? Another thing I do not understand, if the government is really keen on protecting children, then they could either make their own parental control app of their own, or have new rules in place that improve on existing parental controls. Why can they do that than relying on digital IDs and social media bans? Now, here are the multiple reasons of why I think digital ID and social media bans will fail. 1. Companies and schools will start filing lawsuits. The internet is not just a place for socializing, it's also a way to conduct business, most likely in advertisements, and some of them are products towards children, like video games from Nintendo, cartoons, even certain anime, and so on. And most of the time, you see them on YouTube. And if a children is under the age of 16, cannot see them anymore, the only way a company would reach out to children now would be advertisements through TV advertisements, which is not enough. And when these companies start realizing that their advertisements are now limited because of social media bans and digital IDs, then these companies will start filing lawsuits left and right until the government decides to reverse this decision. And it's not just these companies, but also schools as well, because one of the ways to teach children today is mostly through a phone or a tablet, in order to help these kids learn through school. And since children now cannot use the internet under the age of 16, that means they cannot use them in order to learn. So you can pretty much bet the schools will start filing lawsuits left and right until the government reverses this decision as well. The second reason is hacking security and data breaching. When it comes to digital ID, it mostly requires your actual face and most of your personal information, like real name, phone number, address, and so on and so forth. And the government stores that somewhere. But here is the major problem. The government may say, oh, just trust us, your data is safe with us. It's not. There will be people out there that are smart enough and powerful enough to hack system, bypass security, breach data, and steal it. This has happened time and time again, from government security to other companies as well. And it has happened multiple times in the past. And the third reason why digital IDs and social media bans are a bad idea is that it severely impacts young people's careers, even their lives. There are young people, pretty much 16 years and younger, that probably made a career starting out, maybe as an artist, an animator, a gamer, a cook, or something like that on platforms like, say, YouTube and TikTok, which provides additional funding to their families. And if this digital ID and social media ban cuts that off entirely, that young person's career and their family probably have to move out of the country to another place where there's no digital ID and no social media bans at all, so that young person can continue their career. So while the government is saying it helps protect the children, when in reality it's hurting their future, which is why it's important to fight back against digital IDs and social media bans. And if I see so many red flags pretty much within it, it pretty much just goes to show that the people behind digital IDs and social media bans clearly shows that they have no idea what they're doing, and the consequences that this digital ID and social media bans are going to bring. And here's the thing, I bet there are people around that could probably come up with way better ideas than digital IDs and social media bans. Heck, I've already come up with one. You can check it out in the description below or wherever I put it. But overall, I'm not sure about the social media ban and digital IDs will be any good for our society. It's only going to cause more problems in it for the future, as I can see so many red flags within it. I'm Paul, and I'll catch you guys later.